Latin Gastro Bar has added a brunch to their menu, and here to whip us up a Spanish-style French toast is Executive Chef Zach Garza. You brought bacon.
I did bring bacon.
That's like the weight of my heart.
That's why I'm here, to win you guys over. So yes, we're doing a Spanish-style French toast. In Spain, it's known as torreja. Or torrija.
Okay.
But it's just a fancy way to say French toast.
French toast. I like fancier ways to say French toast. It's like target.
It's a little bit unique from French toast in that we actually soak the bread far in advance.
How early do you soak the bread?
So we soak the bread overnight in a spiced milk concoction.
What type of bread do you use?
So this is actually a French-style loaf that comes from a local bakery called the Bread Box.
Okay.
We like to partner with as many local partners as we can. Okay. So I'm going to have you get this started while I tell us about everything else that's going on here.
Okay. What do I do?
If you'll take the spatula, we're going to actually bread this or dredge it just a little bit in some scrambled egg.
Dredge.
Yeah, that's a fancy...
Is that another fancy word, fancy cooking term?
It's a fancy word for to cover.
To cover. Dredge.
So we're going to dredge this in a little bit of milk. First on one, I'm sorry, in a little bit of egg.
I was going to say.
It was soaked in milk plenty. You can see it's practically falling apart. So we have to be very delicate with this.
Wow, it is falling apart.
But here's the advantage. That makes a really creamy interior, okay?
So if it actually breaks apart a little bit,
we'll be okay.
Because it soaks in there, that's good.
The egg's going to help it all hold together once we get it in the pan here.
Okay, so the egg is the glue?
It is.
All right.
And so that's what distinguishes this from a regular French toast. French toast actually has a custard base, so it has the egg already in the soak. Okay, so the milk has a little bit of spice, cinnamon, allspice, clove. And we sneak a little bit of rum in there because that can't be bad.
So is that what it soaks in overnight with the milk, is the cinnamon and everything?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, so all that flavor is imbued in there. It breaks the structure of the bread down. It's going to make it really creamy and delicious. Yeah. While that's getting a little crusty and warm, I'm going to have you flip it here in a minute, so you get ready for that.
I don't know how to get going.
I'm going to walk us through the rest of the plate here.
Okay.
So this is a dulce de leche, or a milk caramel.
Oh, dulce de leche. Oh,
and this is another one of our local partners. We use a company called Riverway Creamery. She actually cultures and ages her own cheese from raw milk right here in San Antonio, just outside in Shirts. So this is the whey left over from making the cheese that she then turns into cajeta, or dulce de leche. We also have some stewed plantains. Those are stewed in some brown sugar, Latin American brown sugar known as panela, and the same spices that we soak the bread in.
Oh, wow.
So this looks like it's set for us on the one side. I'm going to have you go ahead and give it a shot. Have you ever flipped a pancake or an egg, a fried egg?
Not successfully.
Well, let's see. This might be a little easier for you. It's all in the wrist.
It's all in the wrist? Just
push
like forward push
and pull. There you go. Oh!
Okay, we do have we have a backup bread, right?
We got halfway there.
It's like an omelet.
I think we can save it.
So my record is untarnished. It's still 0.
That's all right. As Fiona pointed out, I did have a backup just in case.
Yes, because you knew you'd be with me.
I thought this made for some...
Yes, look, we do have the backup. There. Oh, that's so pretty.
I thought that might make for some good television, but just in case, we had a backup.
Okay.
So once your toast is nicely toasted,
it's toast.
and warmed through. There you go. You can do it. You're 2 for 3 already.
There we go. It's like a half.
Setting records.
It's like a half. Okay.
So we would take the warm toast, we'd slice it just in half.
Okay.
Okay. And we place it onto our plate. So this is a serious breakfast, all right?
I like how you kind of, did the whole...
Well, we got to make it look fancy.
Yeah, a little perpendicular thing going on.
So then we take some of our stewed plantains, we place those around.
Oh, yeah.
And again, this has all those same spices, and we do sneak a little bit of the rum right in there.
Fried.
No, these are sweet plantains. So plantains are basically like a really starchy banana, right?
Right.
But this, we let them ripen all the way until they're soft and the sugar has developed. And that's the time when we actually stew them. We slice them up, and we put them in a syrup of the brown sugar and the spices, and they get stewed for about an hour, 45 minutes to an hour. I'm going to use another little chef secret here.
Okay.
We do what's called a quenelle. So I'm going to use another spoon.
Okay.
It's basically just a fancy little shape that we're going to make out of our whipped cream.
Oh, okay. So you heat up the spoon?
But you need a hot spoon. It's like a hot knife through butter. And it gives us a really smooth exterior.
Oh, look at that. Cool. Oh, do that again.
So you can impress all your friends at your next party.
And then scoop it up like that.
All right. And then we'll just finish up real quickly here. We have some fresh herbs. We use kind of whatever's around, some oregano and chervil in this case. Some toasted cashews for crunch.
There we go. What time does brunch start?
Brunch starts at 10. We serve until 4.
Okay.
We're right there in the Pearl.
You do mimosas and everything?
We do mimosas, all kinds of Latin fruit, house-made yogurt, chilaquiles, a local favorite.
There we go.
So anything Latin inspired that you can serve for brunch, we'll make sure it's there.
All right, Sunday Fun Day over at Nao Latin Gastro Bar. Be there at 10 a.m. For more information, head to our website, salive.com.